was like, you know what, man, I'll show you how to do this. Because consider this my going out of business sale. Like I'm getting out of the gym industry. I'm just going to focus on fitness. I'll show you everything I've got. They were like, okay, well, how much? And I, at the time, picked the highest number I could think of, which was $6,000. Cha-ching, cha-ching. That was like the highest amount. I was like,
that was your
this
ceiling.
is ridiculous. And I was like, I'm giving you the thing that I'm doing $400,000 a month with. I'm going to give you everything, like everything.
I gave you everything I had.
I was almost feeling like I was getting ripped off when I was selling. Right? And they were like, the first guy was like, yeah. And I was like, really? And I picked a big number because I also didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have to like go make a court. I just was like, let me just get him to say no so I can move on to the next call.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
And he said yes. And I was like, holy shit. And so I had 7 more calls and they all said yes. And so the first one said 6. Next one I was like 8. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And the next one I was like, it's 10. They're like, okay. And so anyways, we went up to 12 by the end of the day. And then the next 100 we sold at 12, and the next 2,900 we sold at 16,000.
It's interesting. It's so, I mean, when we think about prices, the stuff is just pulled out of thin air and what the market demands, right? It's how much someone's willing to pay.
It'll be $11,000.
Yeah. Dan Kennedy, your price is whatever you can say without cracking a smile.
That's it.
And so I looked at Layla after we did $60,000 in a day. And I looked at her and I was like, babe, we're still in the gym industry. I was like, we were just doing it wrong. And so for me, I think that was one of the biggest lessons was there's different ways to monetize a skill set, right? Like we had this skill set and I had it in a gym opportunity vehicle, like me running locations. I had it in a done for you sales team opportunity vehicle, which was different. And then I had it in a information package kind of done with you version. And that is that's when everything just took off. And we did 180,000 our first month. We went from there. We did 10 million in our first 10 months of business in total revenue. It was a rocket ride. And I mean, a big part is the first guys who signed on, the lowest guy made 38,000 in their first 30 days.
Jeez.
Right. So, I mean, like, and they called me up and they were like, what do you have? What else do you have? And I was like,
what's next?
I was like, I have this other program called Gym Legacy.